Hey everybody, we're live, and uh, as you can see, the Coliseum Authority meeting has not yet started. Uh, they were all late, and sitting down. Let's see here. What's going on with audio? They just haven't put anything in there yet, and we do not have a quorum. Well, no, we do not have a quorum. Henry Gardner, the executive director of the Joint Powers Authority, is there. We do not have a quorum. The agenda is listed in the description. last night, they probably would have approved it prematurely. So there. Coalition for a Better Oakland is where I'm going. And waiting for the page to change, and the page change. Scroll down. Here. Oh, come on, open. Boy. I really got to talk to AT&T about this bandwidth issue. Ah, this is awful. No need. Put that here. Okay. Then go here. There. Okay. Right there. Okay, so I got that done. And I can close that page. Go here. I haven't missed anything. We haven't missed a thing, folks. And I can close this. Yeah, all right. And I can close this. Sure. Yeah, all right. Let's see here. Close this. Sure. Yeah, all right. Let's see here. I try to avoid the duplicates. The duplicates, you know? All right. So for those of you who are interested in what is on the agenda, it's actually in your area. Let's call to order, roll call, open forum, approval of minute reports, requests for event dates availability, then the JPA dissolution, sale of the complex, AEG Management Agreement is up for consideration, food and beverage contracts summary. There's the general manager's report discussion, extend bookings to ASM Global through December 31st, 2026, which is next year. And they go into closed section, they come out closed session, they adjourn. So there you go. All right. So that's what's that's all there. All you have to do is go to the descriptions area, right? That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. So we still don't have a quorum. We're still waiting. We're waiting. NFL draft next week, folks. 76U Media's credentialed. Hopefully we get there. I don't know. Waiting on a couple of things to come through. Oh, while they're doing that, let's see. There's one other thing I need to do. A little administrative housekeeping, as it were. Hold on. Let's see here. Check an email. There's an email I'm looking for. Now, for those of you who are familiar with what we do here, you might be saying, hey, how come you're not over at Daniel Jeremiah's thing? Well, it's because they start at the same time. And somebody reacted to my post. They started at the same time. That's why. And so I had to make a executive decision. Do I go where I'm one of a flock of people trying to ask Daniel a question about a draft I know about? Or do I come here where you all are appreciative of the fact that I cover this on a monthly basis? So I choose here. There you go. All right. So let's see here. The mail is opening. Open. Come on. Give me the mail. Okay. See here. Ooh. Which states? Ooh. All right. The Atlanta Falcons score as the highest paid team. Interesting. There's more interesting stuff here. All right. I get a lot of offers for loans, folks. I'm looking for offers for investors. Get working capital loan. This I get actually when I start putting these out more often. Uh, uh, that's something I really do. Let's see here. Still waiting, folks. We are now 13 minutes behind schedule. We are 13 minutes behind schedule for a meeting that is supposed to start at. See, this is an outrage, folks. We're 13 minutes behind schedule. I'm going to call Ken Houston. We're 13 minutes behind schedule for a meeting that should have started, you know? Cancel. Should have started. It's ridiculous. Ken Houston. I'm trying to get a hold of Ken. We're late. We're late, man. We're late. We're late. There's Rebecca. We're late. This is agonizing. Hold on a second. See something. Still have the stupid music on. All right. Okay. Somebody's waving. They're waving. Maybe that means we're getting going. Is it? I think we're starting, folks. We don't have a quorum. Oh,
Unknown caller.
I'm ready. Hello. Hey, everybody. How you doing? It's great to see you. I'm concerned about enhanced infrastructure financing district legislation, the fact that we're still not using it. I tried to bring to your attention, Councilmember Houston, the fact that a year ago, the city took up the matter at, of all places, the Finance Committee. It was a presentation by Sperry. It was an awful report, amateurish to say the least, and shelved. There's a giant misunderstanding within the city regarding tax increment financing, and it's in part because a lot of us that did it, with the exception of president company like uh, executive director Gardner and myself, but I don't work for the city, have gone away. But what's going on, and I need to hurry it up, but basically, it's like this. We started talking about it for the Coliseum, we stalled it. There's an idea that, hey, if we do it, then the city doesn't get money for the general fund. But look, the Public Financing Authority gets 100% of that, and we're in control of the Public Financing Authority. On top of that, you do it for large projects and districts. You don't do it for an area with just housing. There's a lot of, and no one does any math when it comes to this stuff. And it's just frustrating. And it gets kicked down a can a year and another year and another year, and nothing gets done. Folks, we got to stop it, okay? We have to have a sense of urgency about getting the money and resources. It's not a tax increase, it's a shift to solve problems that we can solve. I'm tired of hearing about, oh, we have a deficit and everything else. We can figure it out. We're smart enough. You just want to do it. I figured it out. Challenge me and tell me that I'm wrong. I'm not. We can do this. Okay. We need to have some urgency about it and intelligence like we used to do, Henry, before the internet took over and we started playing our smartphone much. I mean, we got to really stop not doing things in a timely fashion. It's really troublesome and it's causing a lot of disinvestment in our community, and we should be really concerned. Thank you.
Go fix them.
It's a good question. Right. Yeah. Yeah. struggle with the some struggle. Right. Well, this is outrageous. Whew. Mhm. No. Right. Bo- Yep. Yay. Mhm. Thank you very much. Two things. First of all, regarding Super Bowl 60, uh, 10 years ago, when Super Bowl 50 was in the Bay Area, Oakland had business mixed at the Scotch Rite Temple. That was in May. Right now, there's nothing scheduled. So I keep saying this until I'm blue in the face, but there's no dialogue about what they're doing and what we need to do now. So we've lost out on getting business with respect to the Super Bowl for Oakland local businesses. And it's an absolute shame. Now, shifting back to the JPA, we had this conversation and we talked about the termination of the JPA. I said that the termination of JPA, according to the original documents, had to do with bond, bond, the end of the payment of the bonds. Henry, you agreed with me. There's multiple documents on this. You guys found the other one. So my point is this: we're sending a message that we don't have it together with respect to what's going to happen in the future at AASEG. Why don't we just simply extend the life of the JPA and then redesign the documents so that they tie in to when AASEG is actually ready to take over the facility rather than tying into the bond issue? Nate, you got us into this because you wanted a separation between the city and the county. Nate, we need to leave that alone and junk it because, my friend, we're not doing it the right way. It's going to get us into a lot of trouble. All right. I'm just begging you to really just get off that idea. We need to be careful. Thank you.
is currently empty that used to have signage on it?
I'm not sure.
Was that the O.co? Old naming rights?
Yeah.
Or was it?
So that was the old naming rights, but it's right now it's just money, so it's kind of, I'm sorry, let's go again, just maybe like said, open up something that doesn't make it look like
Thank you. Good suggestion. Or even it could say welcome or something. Just, yeah. Good point. Commissioner Houston.
Through the chair. Yeah, I've been focusing on those, the banners along Hagenberger Corridor. I worked with Visit Oakland. We've been putting those banners up because you don't want blank spots. You want placeholders, something that says something to show activity, to show that, you know, it's lively. So anything that's a blank signage, we should put some type of placeholder, you know, something showing that, you know, it's live, right? You don't want blank. I don't know if you drove down Hagenberger where all the banners, they were just gone. They were tattered, right? Now they're up. It says Oakland Zoo. I mean, just placeholder thing. So if it's a blank spot, we should at least have some placeholder to show that, hey, we're still here, we're lively, and something has happened, even though it might not have a naming rights person. So I agree with you, Damien.
Thank you. Yes, and I believe we're talking about sort of the little cap at the top of the scoreboard that's currently vacant. Okay. Thank you. Good comments. Chair Miley.
Yes, since my good friend Zinni Abrams invoked my name, I would like to say I think I might have been either in junior high or grade school when the city and the county established the Coliseum and the arena in this partnership. Now I know there have been iterations of it over the years. I didn't come to California until I finished law school in the 1970s. So, and I didn't get on the council until the 1990s. So, I don't know if I'm responsible for everything that's taken place in terms of where we find ourselves. Now, I've been a strong proponent of the county getting out of the sports business, which I've pushed quite a bit, but I've also wanted to have the county sell its interest to the city, or vice versa, the city could sell its interest to the county. So there'd be one ownership. That didn't materialize. So we are where we are, and it is what it is. But I just want to set the record straight.
Thank you very much for that. Obviously, there's been many years of many people's involvement in this, and I think it's really important that we who are here now take action now to enable it to be functionally and effectively transitioned, and that includes having bookings through the transition as well as coordinating the transition in a manner that will be effective and well-timed. Okay, so we've had our public comment.
I think
Commissioner Houston?
There's one other public
Ray
speaker
Bobbitt
with their
wanted
hand.
We have another speaker?
Yes.
Okay, 2 minutes. Thank you.
Ray, you may speak.
Hi, and thank you so much for the opportunity to speak. I just wanted to, again, just reinforce the high level of thanks for Henry, Nicole, the entire team there. We had a great discussion about future events with our partners from Loop Capital. They initiated that conversation. It was great with respect to just the future. Also wanted to just state that Nicole also connected us with the Bay Area Host Committee. So we are working actively with respect to the Super Bowl as well as the FIFA World Cup. 2 meetings with the NFL last week. We took them on a tour of the site with respect to the Super Bowl. So there is activity moving. We are taking very aggressive steps in making sure that Oakland is included in that process. We would love to have a repeat of the success we had with the NBA All-Star Game. So just wanted to put that out there and say thank you very much.
Thank you. And thank you for being on the line and sharing those comments and for all you're doing to bring activation to the site. Much appreciated. I believe that now concludes items 5 and 6. Checking one more time. No more speakers? Okay. And with that, we may announce Item 7.
Item 7, closed session, conference with legal counsel, initiation of litigation.
Okay, thank you. So for anybody watching, what that means is that the board is now going to meet in closed session. So that will not be broadcast, and we will be going into the other room. Thank you all very much.
Thank you.
Well, folks, that is, hey, let me shut that. 1 second. Let me shut that down. Okay, because they're going. All right. A few things. First of all, I don't know how Nate saying what he said. He said fine, but my feeling is that it was a bad look. I mean, there's no to put ifs, ands, buts about it. It was a bad look for this process. I'm concerned that this is not going to be done. Isn't being done correctly as it is, and I'm happy to be along, but that's not going to be the case at all because there's posturing before the public, you know. So I'm gonna have to read this because I think I'm gonna have to get. I don't know if this Zoom one is going to be available for me to download. I don't know if I got all the volume on. I that was StreamYard. Anyway, I'll see you all later. Thanks.